Good morning, everybody. Welcome to a beautiful day in sunny SoCal where we are going to defend our NASA TT2 title in the Torco Viper. I was having quite a bit of issues with the car yesterday. It wanted to oversteer almost every single low-speed corner. So what I'm going to do is right now I have the car on a jack, and I'm going to try and take out about 3 clicks of rear compression to soften the rear to give it a little more grip. It's not an optimal way to give the car more rear grip. In a perfect world, we'd have a rear sway bar that would be adjustable. This one is not. We would be able to swap out springs, which we do not have another set of springs. So the best case of like Band-Aid we can do is reduce rear compression and then probably reduce a little bit of rebound as well, so it doesn't want to bounce around and skip over any bumps. All right, so here is the OEM ACR shock. It is a KW unit, quite beautiful too, if I do say so myself. So what we're gonna do is, this is the compression. We're going to reduce it to 3. So let's hopefully that helps. Not much more we can do really, unless we want to lower the car or do something to reduce the unsprung weight. Actually, that helper spring probably should be fixed a little bit there. All right, let's get to it. Okay, so the astute NASA scales were not kind to the car. On going down, there was a loud thump noise, and the poorly designed and kind of, frankly, like ghetto way they had the scale set up with a piece of wood moved up and actually damaged the Viper. And the check engine light turned on. As soon as I heard that, boom! And we go to find out that it's actually an O2 sensor, we think, for the car that just snapped. So it actually moved up and then pinched the actual harness, or the connector, and then broke that. So it pulled all the pins out. So right now we have my really good friend and godsend Frank under the car right now, taking a look at it. And let's go see what he thinks. But we're pretty sure we know what it is. I highly doubt we're gonna find a 2010 Dodge Viper harness on a Sunday, but we have Rockstar Garage working on it right now to try and find it. Hopefully we're not done for the day, but at least we did set down one flyer in the morning, which is unfortunate. But yeah, just checking in now. We came right in and did this, but we actually did a 144.2. We did 3 144s in a row, which is, for all intents and purposes, pretty good. The cooler weather helped out a lot, but I don't see the car having much more. The ballast slows it down a lot. So let's go see how Frank's doing.
Downstream O2.
Okay.
Even that, honestly, like they didn't run it well at all. Like all the plastic around it is like all melty. The wires themselves are fine. So yeah, the front O2 is right here, like where my hand is, basically. It goes up into there, and then it runs back, and this is the harness for the car, and so it tees off of here. So there's one plug here that goes to your front O2. That's not damaged. The rear is right here. That's this wire, and that's what got ripped out. So all you need is this wire. It's an O2 extension, and your factory harness is good. This is just broken. And the O2 sensor, the plastic piece is a little cracked and boogered up too. So worst case, you buy the new extension, you buy a new O2 sensor, and you'll be fine because the harness itself is not damaged.
Okay, here we are in the pits, watching everyone out there that's in my class. So this is Race Hero. This will show the live timings. Alessandro is the guy that's only 6/10 behind me. While I'm sitting in here pondering my the O2 issues that we're having. Looks like Alessandro could not lay down the 44.2. Let's talk about oil for a second. This 8.4 liter V10 pushrod engine, which is kind of the sweetheart of the whole Viper, is running Torco's SR5R high zinc racing oil. Now that's a specialty Torco product that is built for racing, built for exactly what we're doing. It reduces the friction overall in the car. It doesn't burn a drop. I keep checking this. Guys, I continually check the oil because that's what we all do after every session, and it has not burned a drop, which is very impressive. I don't know if I've ever been in a car that doesn't burn a drop of oil being an auto club where you're going 160 miles an hour. The normal oil that I run, the Torco oil, is kind of the off-the-shelf stuff. And this is off the shelf as well. You can get it anywhere that sells Torco, but this is definitely the specialty racing high zinc grade, which is really what I'd recommend for anybody at the track like what we're doing now. So good on Torco, giving us a little bit of an advantage. As the car gets hotter, it doesn't really lose as much friction. It actually performs better than likely everyone else we're competing against. And what YouTube video wouldn't be complete without drama? Good guy Frank is down there trying to figure out the electrical. I'm pretty good with mechanical stuff, motors, transmissions, anything like that, but when it comes to electricals, I'm awful. So I don't even want to like mess with it and try and ruin it. Frank's checking all the voltages to make sure, see if we can just plug everything in without the pin itself. So here's to hoping with that. And yeah, maybe we can put it together and do a final session. That's kind of my goal at this point. I'm kind of foregoing the third session anyways, because I don't want to rush Frank. I don't want to rush anything. I'd rather play it safe. Yeah, we'll see. anybody's game until this point. Everyone here went faster. 46. Frank did a 46. And Alessandro did a 45 that last session out. And I did nothing because I was sitting here downloading HB tuners and trying to get some scanning software to see if we can find out what the car's doing. So, well, check in after this session, I guess. Not the best way we want to end today, but I think we still are in the running to win, which is good. But can't really help much when the NASA scales decide they want to destroy Euro 2 sensors in the Torco Dodge Viper. So, kind of bittersweet. We were able to send it in the first session and put down what I think is a good lap, warranted of what the car and I are capable of. So there's no ill feelings about that. I just wish I could go out and drive the car. You know, that's what Torco wanted me to do, and that's what I wanted to do with it. So we're going to take it to Rockstar Garage right now, get it all sorted out, and then hopefully find out it's just an O2 sensor, get it replaced, and yeah, we'll go from there. So we're back at Rockstar Garage. Luckily, they're only a few miles away. Gonna drop the car off, get the sensors sorted, get everything dialed in for the next NASA event, and there might be even another event just in a couple days. So we'll have to see if we can get this thing up and running in time. I want to make sure this is good. Oh man. Thanks, dude. I appreciate you and I love you so much. Always fixing, always coming out on a Sunday to let me in. Making space in your shop that's already full for yet another car. All right, car is dropped off at Rockstar. We're gonna head back to NASA. Okay, so since we weren't able to go out in that final session, we took the car back to Rockstar. We're back at Auto Club now, and we get to watch all of our friends try and go faster than we did in the Viper. So this will be really disheartening, but kind of excited. There's a part of me that wants Alessandro and everybody really to go faster. So we'll see. We're up here in the grandstands keeping an eye out, and we'll see the second he crosses the finish line. We'll read the lap time, and he really only has one shot before his A7s, his Hoosiers start to like fall off. So he's gonna do one lap. He gets one shot at it. I don't know, man. I don't know. I think he can do it. I think the car can do it. I think he can do it. He just needs to link it all together. It's a bit windy now, which it's a tailwind on the front straight, so it might help, but it's a lot hotter out during the day, so I have my doubts. But it feels like PB weather to me. We'll see. Alessandro's coming around. We have the Race Hero results right in front of us. He's gonna come up for his first lap and likely only lap. There he is. And time starts now. 44.4. He did not beat it, but he got close. Oh! That is what I like to see. 2/10 of a second. He's behind me. He might go for another lap. Too close. That was too close. I don't like this game. You had me screaming when I saw that 4. I want you to know that. I was like, no! Oh, fudge sickles.
You have to thank this.
Okay, so we ended up winning. Somehow. Alessandro went out. He did a 144.4, 2/10 of a second behind me. But 2/10 is 2/10. And we were able to defend our TT1 title from yesterday, or TT2. We were able to defend our TT2 win. So we got a win for Saturday and a win for Sunday. And we're also representing the Toyo tires. We were the only one on Toyo tires in the entire time attack field, or time trial field. So it feels really good to represent Toyo. They have a great tire. Everyone is on Hoosiers, but clearly wasn't enough because we all cut them down with some Toyo RRs. So big thank you to Torco for supplying the car, supplying all the fluids. If you guys haven't already, go check them out. They're the whole reason this video is happening. So please, please support the people that support us. And go give them a like, follow, subscribe to the YouTube. Maybe I'll pop on there. Who knows? We don't know where we're gonna go. But the sky's the limit at this point, because our very first event knocked it out of the park. So thank you as always for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.